level governments, international, national, and even act as advisors to people, agencies, and organizations. This underscores the growing numbers, diversity, and changing functions of NGOs and their contributions to civil society. Accordingly, government NGO relations are increasingly being accepted as inevitable despite the existing challenges. Part of my task is to show what NGO means, its historical foundation, its role in society as influencers of government policies and actions, and its significant influence on overall service patterns, particularly in helping to alleviate pains and sufferings that dominate the entire gamut of present-day Nigerian society. Let me quickly explain a few words that I have used and we often use in discussing this area of our life. When you talk of civil society, you are talking of association of persons with a common purpose. When you talk of NGO, you are talking of a private organization or association united to achieve set objectives independent of government. That is why it has the appellation non-governmental. It is insulated from government. Because pain is God. So also to say that pain and suffering
continue. Yeah, young, better young. They shall be. Let's go there forever. God bless.
Thank you. Suffering. Even though they are two in number, what religion do we give to them? Do we explain them as disjunctive, meaning two different things? Or we explain them conjunctive, meaning one thing? From their literal meaning, pain and suffering as words are best explained and understood as conjunctive words, because pain refers to a feeling of physical suffering, emotional or mental suffering. What causes something or somebody to be sad or upset? What makes one to suffer a form of loss? In the same vein, refers to physical and mental pain. So both of them are talking of physical, mental, emotional problems, emotional afflictions that people suffer. What makes them sad? What creates unpleasantness? What makes them to suffer some form of loss or damage? These are the two meanings, the meaning of both words. NGOs can be typified or classified into different categories, especially by the activities that they engage in. You have the first categorization that you may call operational NGOs. Then you have those that are advocacy NGOs. And the last classification, which I give, is or refers to NGOs whose activities and work determine their nomenclature. That relationship between government and citizen. What is the purpose of government? What are the expectations of the citizens? And what are the rights and duties of the citizens? In Nigeria, a lot of people seem not to understand that by law, especially by our Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the purpose of government is to take care of citizens, to secure them, provide security, and provide for their welfare. That is what the law says. And that is why I mentioned it earlier, that it is not the business of NGO to relieve and suffering. It is government's responsibility to remove pains, or if you cannot remove it, to relieve people of pains and suffering in Nigeria. Section 14, subsection 2, paragraphs B and C are very clear on that. That the primary purpose of government is to provide security and provide for the welfare of the people. It's the Constitution that provides that in chapter 2. Even though we lawyers say that that chapter is not justiciable, but it provides the fundamental objectives of government. Government has objectives, and these are provided in chapter 2. And that chapter also provides for directive principles that should guide government in whatever it does. And that